How do you try and find those things and like spin them in a more positive way, even if they are a really big negative?
So during reading the book, I take a hell of a lot of notes. So every chapter has its own set of notes, and they're all highlighted as to whether it's a character, a bit of plot, a bit of the timeline, and what happens there. So I try and make sure that I've got something positive and negative in each chapter. So even if it's just something like, I don't know, I didn't like the implied tone of voice of something somebody said, I'll just put, I think sometimes, obviously it's a book, but the intention of the conversation didn't come out quite right. I think it could have been worded better. And that's one thing that I've said. And then on the other side, I've put, but I really liked the scene where this happened because it tied into the plot, it tied everything together, it worked really well. So I think that always helps when you've got something like a positive and a negative that you can kind of, even if it's a negative, where you can say, it would have worked better this way, but I can see why the author did it that way. I can see why they thought that was a good idea.
And that shows the objectivity a bit more then as well, because you understand both sides of it, like why it works and why it happened in that way.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can kind of see where some reviewers fall down because they are just either all negative or all positive. And I just think like a lot of the book reviews that I've read have been really, really good. And there are a few that I've given 3 stars to that probably deserved a lot less. But I kind of want to make sure that people read a review and go, okay, that wasn't for her, but it might be for me. So I'm still gonna try and read it and see what it's like. And a lot of the books that I read are on Kindle. So it's like they're on Kindle Unlimited, they're on for 99p. So you can kind of understand why people probably do buy them.